Hi, this is Conrad from the CS Tarot deck, and I'm very happy to announce that I've released my second edition. The second edition has got three differences. The first one is I've completely removed the copyright. I used to have a small little copyright on the bottom right hand in that border over there, and some people complained about it, so I've removed the copyright from the front as well as the back. There's no copyright on this deck whatsoever. The next thing is I give you three different card back options. The first one I'm going to call the black back. It's also a crackle back design, which I did. I love it. It's a bit more intense than my amber. I've still got the standard amber back, which is going to be included. The difference between this and the first one is I've removed Pamela Coleman Smith's signature. So the backs are now fully reversible. And the third option I'm going to call burnt orange. This is the same as the amber. It's just got an orange hue to it. I also want you to know that this second edition is on much cheaper but really good quality cardstock. It's a bit thicker than the last one, and it's going to retail for about, I think, $23, somewhere around there. There's going to be a gold option, which I'll speak about later, and if you get the gold option, be sure to order the tin that goes with it. There's the tin, and you can order these tins for any of the decks that you purchase. Next, I have the mini. This is a really cute, fun little deck. Don't take it too seriously. I just enjoyed putting it together. It's got a reversible back. The one thing about this deck is because of the size ratio difference to the standard tarot card, I've had to trim some of the image to fit in that size format. So for example, in that picture there, you can see the Hermit's lost his feet. That's the size of it. It's a bit smaller than a bridge card. Here I'm going to compare it to a standard tarot size card. It's a fun little deck to have, and this one's going to retail for about $15. Next, I have the Naked and Cut edition. This edition has got all the titles removed, all the borders removed, and I've digitally removed all the numbers. It is the same size as the Fatima Oracle. That's it over there. MPC called the Trump size card. This one's going to be a bit more expensive. It's about $40 odd, but that's not me. That's MPC's price for this particular card stock, and that's just showing what the size is. It's bigger than a bridge and smaller than a tarot. Next, we have the Jumbo edition. I love this. This one's going to sell for about $28. The one I'm holding is linen finish, but I've put it on MPC on the standard card stock, which is really good, thick card stock. What's important to know is that the images in the Jumbo deck have been stretched from left to right, and I've done that so that the border around the edge is consistent and stays the same. If I had left it exactly the way it was, it had like a funny border. It was skinny on the top and fat on the sides, and you can't really notice it. I think it turned out absolutely perfectly. I love this deck. It's also going to be available in that black back option, as well as the amber and the orange. Is there any more? Oh, yes. There's a silver and a gold option. These are printed on the standard card stock, but they're going to sell for about $44. That's not my price. MPC put that price on. It's quite expensive, I know. All decks in my second edition are going to include these two Pixie art cards. And lastly, I have two Marseille decks that are going to be for sale. This one's got a bit of a burnt feel to it. I really love it. I think I've called it the vintage Marseille. That's the back of the card over there. I think it's also in the $23 range. This one I'm still working on, so I haven't loaded it onto MPC yet. I'm still doing some final editing, but I've muted all the tones. I've changed the coloration of it. It's also got that aged vintage look to it, and the backs I've designed is also going to be a crackle back. That's it over there.